Warning. This is not your safe space. Move along, now.
There are two suspects, both police say knew Davis. Now, those suspects are still out there. Police working hard to figure out who they are. They're hoping surveillance video from that area will give them some answers.
The one person who's supposed to care for her and love her, her own father, is the one who killed her.
You know, I look at it by the grace of God, that could have been me.
Looks like a passing vehicle stopped. At least one person exited, tried to grab her belongings, and that vehicle fled.
We saw what happened to this child, the injuries, retinal hemorrhage, which meant her eyes were bleeding.
Baton Rouge police say they're after Janetta Tolliver because she beat a man with a baseball bat while another guy held him down.
She's just a baby. He loved that girl. He loved her to death.
That could have been me. That could have been me. That could have been me.
Damn!
Now YouTube censored. Now YouTube censored.
I'm mad as hell right now. Yes, I am.
Viewer discretion is advised. Mama Black.
This program contains language and sequences some viewers may find disturbing.
Wilkinsburg, we just learned the identity of the young mother who was shot and killed during a street robbery. Channel 11 News reporter Michelle Newell has been working this story since it was breaking at 5. And Michelle, still no suspects?
David, we've learned several new things tonight. First, the name of the victim is Kiana Davis. We know there are two suspects, both police say knew Davis. Now, those suspects are still out there. Police working hard to figure out who they are. They're hoping surveillance video from that area will give them some answers.
Well, I get WPXI alerts, so yeah, I did. Y'all sent me a text message.
Gunshots in broad daylight.
We heard the sirens and things.
You know, I look at it by the grace of God, that could have been me.
A young woman targeted on Laketon Road.
A working mother. She has 2 young children.
11 at 11 learning 27-year-old Kiana Davis was shot multiple times right across the street from this former school. Police tell us the mother was the target of an attempted robbery.
I mean, I'm feeling heartbroken, honestly. Nowadays, it's kind of hard being a woman to go anywhere because men don't care anymore.
Looks like a passing vehicle stopped. At least one person exited, tried to grab her belongings, and that vehicle fled.
Mayor Marita Garrett of Wilkinsburg spoke only to Channel 11.
It just hits home, especially as a woman.
The suspects, 2 men. There's not a description of the car they were in, but there are at least 4 surveillance cameras here. Mayor Garrett's message to the victim's family tonight.
Know that you're not alone and that we are out here doing our best to bring you and your daughter, your loved one, your mother, justice.
Mayor Garrett also told me that there were 2 homicides in Wilkinsburg last year. She says the number of homicides has actually decreased. She also told me the number of crimes against women in Allegheny has actually increased. Reporting live from Wilkinsburg, I'm Michelle Newell, Channel 11 News.
Police say that a mother was targeted and gunned down for her income tax return money. And now 3 people have been charged for this. Now, last night on 11 at 11, we told you we were going to go through that police paperwork that we got in during the newscast. So here's what we learned for you. Police say that one of Kiana Davis's co-workers at the Dollar General in Wilkinsburg knew that she had just gotten cash from her tax return. She notified a man, this was a co-worker, who police say then carried out the murder in broad daylight on Laketon Road on Thursday. Police say they looked at surveillance video. It shows the suspect getting out of a car, chasing Davis, and he appears to shoot her, they wrote in that paperwork. They say that the man threw a purse out of the car before it drove away. And we have learned that police have arrested Leah Whitley, who they say worked with Davis. Cajun Scott is also behind bars. Police say he was the driver. And they have also charged Dane Taylor, and police say he pulled the trigger.
Take a look at the woman there on your screen. Baton Rouge police say they're after Janetta Tolliver because she beat a man with a baseball bat while another guy held him down. After the alleged beating, police say she took the man's wallet, keys, and cell phone. The victim is hospitalized in critical care.
Akron couple attacks man with chainsaw. The man was attacked by his ex-roommate and his girlfriend. A couple is in custody for allegedly attacking the man with a chainsaw inside his home Tuesday. According to police, the 52-year-old victim allowed his ex-roommate, identified as 32-year-old William Mitchell, and his girlfriend, 23-year-old Aaliyah Wiley, into his Baird Street home. The victim and Mitchell began to fight over money and fell to the floor near a chainsaw in the living room. Mitchell overpowered the victim and began hitting him with the chainsaw blades, causing several lacerations to the victim's arms. The victim attempted to run out the front door, but fell and was dragged back into the home by the couple. The fight continued as Wiley used the chainsaw to strike the victim on the back and legs. The victim managed to escape and ran to a neighbor's home for help. Mitchell and Wiley fled the scene. The victim was hospitalized with serious injuries. Mitchell and Wiley were arrested at the hospital when Mitchell arrived at the emergency room for treatment to a cut on his hand. The couple is charged with aggravated burglary and felonious assault.
The one person who's supposed to care for her and love her, her own father, is the one who killed her.
18-year-old Zion Shockley of Coatesville is charged with murdering his 5-month-old daughter after allegedly losing his temper while taking care of her.
He was playing video games and got frustrated and angry because he wasn't doing very well in the video games. So then he took this child and shook her and dropped her like she was a basketball.
Authorities began their investigation after a 911 call on February 10th for an unresponsive baby on the 500 block of East Harmony Street in Coatesville. 5-month-old Rosalie Crowther Shockley was treated at DuPont Children's Hospital and pronounced dead 2 days later. Police say little Rosalie had clear medical signs of abuse right before her death and over a long period of time.
When we saw what happened to this child, the injuries, retinal hemorrhaging, which meant her eyes were bleeding, intracranial hemorrhaging, which meant her brain was bleeding, we knew right away this was either going to be child abuse, and very severe child abuse, or this child had something happen to them like being run over by a car.
When presented with the findings of the autopsy, authorities say Shockley admitted to dropping his daughter several times and shaking her. We caught up to Shockley's grandfather, who doesn't believe the allegations.
She's just a baby. He loved that daughter. He loved her to death. He wouldn't even let nobody touch her. He loved her. He's not guilty.
You think it was an accident then?
Loved her to death? More like thugged her to death. Oh. And he confessed. So I guess he did do it after all.
Why you ask me that on live TV on camera?
We're not live, but we have video showing you at the Confederate 901 rally.
Yeah, I was there at the Confederate 901 rally.
Doing what?
Just there, just seeing what was going on.
Are you a child molester?
No, I'm not. I've never been charged with any kind of child molester charge. I never was molested myself, so it's not even in my intention to do nothing like that.
Police say you were masturbating in front of children the other day.
Folks can say what they want to say. How you going to masturbate in front of multiple kids? How you going to even lure that many kids in the car? Only pedophiles and rapists do that, and when they do it, they only do it with one person.
So you're denying everything police are saying?
I ain't did nothing. I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't leaving the country. I ain't trying to go out of town. Like I said, all I'm trying to do is clear my name. I ain't got nothing to hide for you, him, nobody. And like I said, here I am in the flesh.
Why would police then say that you did this?
They'll say anything they wanted to try to incriminate my name just because I have a history with the police. They'll say anything about this particular fella. They do it with anybody, every black man on the streets. I'm just one of them ones that having to deal with it.
But, sir, we have witnesses that also
they'll say what they want to say. Just like y'all here, I can say what I'm saying. I ain't did nothing. Like I said, I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm here.
What about video of you at the Confederate 901 rally? Why are you wearing Nazi symbols on your sleeve?
I can do whatever I want to do. This is a free country.
What is it that you identify with, the Nazi symbol?
I don't identify nothing. It's in me. Look at me. You look at my face. You can see it in my eyes.
See what?
Look at me. That's what you see. That's what you get.
Is your mustache supposed to resemble...
My mustache is permanent. That's the way I wear it. I'm going to wear it like that till I'm dead and gone. If don't nobody like it, I don't care. They can kiss my I'm going to keep it like that, permanent.
Did you have a dead body in this car the other day?
I ain't never rode with no dead body. I ain't never had nobody in the back. I don't even do drugs in that car. I don't have sex in the car. Respect that car for what it is. It's a hearse, and like I said, folks need to respect it for what it is.
Why do you have a hearse if you don't have a body in it?
That's my personal car. A lot of folks got cars and don't have bodies in it. Like I said, it's just a personal car, something I wanted to have.
We spoke with people who said they saw feet, like it was a dead body in there. How do you explain that?
Like I said, folks can say what they want to say. Police pulled me over, they ain't find nothing, and Like I said, when they pulled me over the second time, they said it was probable cause to pull me over because somebody said I had a rifle in the car. That was the probable cause of pulling me over. And like I said, when they ain't found no rifle, they should have cleared my name like was on the affidavit and let me go then.
Well, you did post a $100 bond and then
I posted a $100 bond, and my bond was that low because I ain't never had no charge, and folks were wondering why they let me out, because they let me out because I hadn't did nothing.
Well, you do have a past charge. You were charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor in 2013.
There's somebody that said they was 18, and like I said, I accepted that charge because that's for what it was, but like I said, it wasn't nothing else. Folks can say they 18 and grown, and like I said, they can go say another thing.
Now, you had a mental evaluation through the court system in 2010. What happened with that?
Like I said, they found out that I was sane. I'm not insane, and like I said, I got sense enough to know what's going on, and like I said, I'm a grown man. I respect the streets. Folks need to respect me, but like I said, I'm just here to clear my name. I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't trying to leave town or do nothing. Like I said, I ain't trying to retaliate on nobody. I can, but like I said, it ain't got to that point yet. But like I said, I'm trying to clear this and get this out of my way, and like I said, it's out of my hands now.
What do you want concerned parents to know? There's parents who are afraid you're going to come up and do something in front of their children or do something to their children.
For what? I ain't been doing it. I got kids. You folks just don't do this all of a sudden.
How many children do you have?
I got a son, and like I said, he got a son, and like I said, I'm just trying to clear my name.
I understand it's just not adding up.
It don't add up, and like I said, I don't know why they came back with probable cause saying that they had a rifle in the car just to pull me over, and 15 minutes later, they saying this and that. Why wasn't it said the first time? Don't come back with no crap now. I ain't finna do that now. Like I said, if they really want some get going, I can show them what I really can do. But like I said, it ain't got to that point yet. I hope it don't, but don't push me to doing something that is going to affect everybody. And like I said, I ain't that person to be playing with about no stuff like this. Like I said, don't play with me. Don't. I'm telling you, don't play with me. I'm telling you, don't play with me. I'm through talking. Like I said, I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm just trying to clear my name, and for the lady who did said I did this and that, like I said, it all come back around. So don't lie on me now.
Special thanks to GP Videos contributors, Latina Chicas, Goatman, Bing, and Baltimore's Jamal trademark.
And as always, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. Also follow us on the usual media for more interesting information like this.
Channel moderators are Jer Shax and Michael Thomas. Thanks for your diligence and dedication.